What's your name?
I'm Matt.
Matt, man, I'm Tim.
Nathan.
Tim.
Clayton.
Clayton. All right.
And Alex.
Alex.
Yep.
All right.
Nice to meet
Cool.
you.
Where are you guys from?
Well, Blue Valley High
Blue
School.
Valley.
Valley High
Oh,
School.
okay, cool.
Still
Cool
Kansas,
around
yep.
here.
Yep.
Brownback hasn't like messed with you guys.
There was that one girl from Shawnee Mission.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, New York City heard about it. I
Yeah.
saw it
Really?
on the news channel there. Yeah, it's cool.
So how long have you guys been here for?
It's 62 days.
I've been here for 53 days, 52 days for the camp.
Wow.
Just been here.
Yeah.
We've been here for a while.
What's fifth day?
Yeah.
My fifth day.
So why are you guys out here?
What point? What do you
Damn.
guys?
What do you have a problem with?
As for me, really, I'm really simplified it over the months. You know, all kinds of ideas came up. The bottom line for the entire Occupy around the world is that there are few that are totally controlling the world, not just one country, you know,
Right.
but there are a few
Yeah.
Yeah.
that encompass this entire world with their corruption and greed, and through that, the bribery of the governments, you know, and as far as I believe, to deal with that, everything else will kind of fall in place.
So what kind of solution are you offering up then? If because this could cause like a big problem if we just totally get rid of the Federal Reserve and everything.
I do not believe in getting rid of the Federal Reserve. I do believe it does work to an extent. When you get the corruption, the bribery, the greed, the corruption.
Yeah.
You can get that corruption
the
out.
greed.
I mean, you know, it
Bottom
is.
line.
It has to be open. It has to be public. This is a Federal Reserve. It cannot stay private. This stuff has to be audited. It
Okay.
has to be public.
Right.
Fair
You
enough.
know, I mean,
There's a lot of things that's been going on.
I do believe in
As a
paper
public.
money. You know.
Yeah.
It has been proven that it works. You know. But once again, you know, money will create greed, and it gets up, and it has to be checked. It has to be
Alright.
checked. And this has gotten just to it. You know, usually be checked in little pockets, French Revolution and stuff like that. But now it's global.
Now, have you guys come together as a community in here, or are you guys just each individuals?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Community?
yeah, oh yeah.
We need. There's a lot of things that need to be, addressed. Obviously, with any big camp like this, you're gonna have, issues. But as far as together, yeah, we have GA meetings every night at 6:30, and we've got town planning, I guess.
Town planning for here.
For here,
such.
things that are addressed, for the.
So
Week
what are
or-
you guys hoping that you'll get from staying out here?
And how long do you think you'll stay out here? Because
There are people that are like committed to a couple of years.
Right.
As long as
a couple
it
of
takes.
years out here, you guys
Yeah.
got really cold during the snow and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're hanging in
no.
there. So far, so good.
And what
But
about
you
guys could be like working or something during this period, like making that money to try to work back towards the bigger leaders.
We
you know,
have,
but-
we have people that camp out here that are at work right now.
right.
Yeah.
Or some
And
of
they
us are
come back.
looking for work and they
Oh,
come
okay.
back
Oh, yeah.
tonight.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Absolutely.
I myself see, as a matter of fact, I'm a union labor, and this is where this is my personal issues that I have. I was a member of Bank of America for like over 10 years, okay? And every time I had like $1 overdraft charge, well, that dollar would turn into $35,
I was Bank
overdraft.
of America for my
Right,
debit card
and
overdraft
see,
fees.
and that's the deal, that overdraft charges are going to pay for like the credit card debts that everybody bailed out. Remember the big banks that built, like Freddie Mac and all them, that bailed out the credit card companies and whatnot? Well, all of our tax dollars are paying that shit back, and it should not be. I mean, we shouldn't have to do it, for one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a small part of it, but like who's the guy that embezzled all that, or got all that money? And I can't think of his name. He's in prison now.
Madoff?
God,
Yeah,
Madoff.
Bernie
Yeah,
Madoff.
thank you. That's another fine example,
So do you guys have more of a problem with like individual greed, or the government like allowing that?
The government to
place.
allow that. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I'm just barely making it.
I mean, like talk about the Bilderberg Group, right? And as far as I'm concerned, that's it right there.
Okay.
I mean, the Bilderberg Group is probably with the 0.004% of the 1%. They rule the 1%.
Yeah.
And through this spreading of it to the government, it all has to be checked. It all has to be checked. People have to be held accountable.
So
You know,
if
Yeah,
we
have to be
it's
home.
not fair.
if we do get rid of these like big world powers, though, what do you think's gonna come about it? Like, could we just fall apart? Because they're making a
No.
lot. They're making a lot of crucial decisions that actually do help. Not all that are bad, you know.
Sure. No.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you're right. No, I do not. I do not believe that. I believe, and through this movement, a movement of leaders, of just super intelligent people, well, and here I'm going to getting into something I try not to mix with. I try to stick with one thing, but Ron Paul. I mean, you listen to him, and it's like basic stuff, So there's all these people out here that have had these ideas for 40 years, and we were warned about it 60 years ago. Thomas Jefferson warned us about this stuff. The French Revolution warned us about this stuff. So, and it has been taken care of before. Now, granted, the guillotine, but this is.
We're taking out the guillotine.
It's like I said, it's amazing the intelligence, and no, I don't. As far as like crashing, no.
Okay.
No. It would be it'll change. Like it will. I mean, how can you not ignore it? How can you not ignore the fact that I'm going to be out here until it ends, until something starts?
Now, has there been any higher officials or any type of Federal Reserve employees that have come over and tried to evacuate you guys from this area?
No.
Or
No.
no one at all?
No.
No, we actually have someone who used to work there in the high office that is on our side.
Really?
So you have drawn some attention to yourselves. Like, you're not just being blown off over here.
No. There's
Oh, how
plenty
can
of
we not?
attention.
and
How can we not?
there's
Yeah, it's good
and
position.
I know it doesn't seem like much, but I know there was a day that there was the credit unions were staying open just for the fact there was, as a matter of fact, 650,000 people dropped that bank to go to.
More
The credit
people
unions.
in 1
So-
month than all of last
I know,
year.
and that
with
is,
the
you know
credit
what that
unions.
means. We are doing something. I mean, it is making a difference out there.
Was that
you know?
Operation Cash Out or something?
Right, yeah,
Or
yeah.
Transfer Day, Operation Transfer Day. And it's still
So,
going on.
although it seems like we've just got thwarted efforts here, it's not. It's all over the websites, and if you go to Occupy KC, check it out. So
Have you guys talked to any other groups like you guys in other cities? And,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
tried to
the-
work with them.
We actually have people that come by. We had people from Des Moines here the other
Everyday
night.
Des
Right.
They come
Wall
from all over.
Street, our
Yeah.
first
So it's like
Ducati
a
came.
organization.
It
do you guys
is.
have ranks within your groups or?
No, it's a horizontal
No.
move.
Yeah.
Because that would somewhat defeat the purpose. 'Cause that'd be
Right.
like what they were doing.
It does.
Right?
it does, but once again, you also need motivation. You need,
Right.
to be able to delegate people's.
Yeah.
it's all a team
Oh,
effort.
if you're good at something, and we want you to be able to do that. And
Right.
it's still a ship that needs to be run,
Yeah.
but
Makes sense.
we also have to be a family. About it.
Right.
Okay.
And be-
'Cause we all have to live together. We all have to get along, and
Yeah, we're getting a little smoke down. Here, we can move over a little bit.
What do you guys eat? Like, this is just off track. a
Well, I'm
little
the
bit,
camp cook.
but camp cook.
she's the camp cook. She's good at it.
We have snacks out during the day between meals. We do 3. Somebody will get up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do breakfast. I don't get up that early. But I do usually lunch and dinner.
Okay.
When I don't cook, he cooks. We eat rather well out here.
So you guys got like a year's worth of firewood back there.
Actually,
yesterday.
that'll be gone like in a
I
couple
give it a
That came
couple
yesterday.
weeks and then.
If you need any, I can sell you some truckloads.
Check
We
it
could
out.
work together here.
Right on.
Do you guys ever feel, I mean, you guys have been out here, a lot of days. Do you ever feel like discouraged? Maybe like your time would be better spent just, even though you don't believe in it, maybe getting a job and just, turning the other way and making your own?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Multiple times a day.
What makes you not?
Everything. And everything, and yeah. Actually, these people here. When I came in, literally the first day, the meeting, the financial meeting we had.
Oh, yeah, that was-
You're
that was
Irish.
good.
It was just amazing, amazing. The motivation and the inspiration. I just came up here and instantly found
So you feel like it's more of like a moral obligation?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely good one. Good one. Yeah. Sure.
And since the opening of this, have you guys in this just general area of community, have you guys increased as a population
Yeah.
or?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It seems now that it's getting colder, so there's more tents popping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
We lost one guy. He only stayed like 2 days. But he's like, it's cold. He left. There have been other people that's been up.
We had a camp. We had a camp like over there for a while, and we decided to all, just come together as one, and it's worked out well.
So, do you think it's worth it? Because we did a little bit of math. In like 58 days you were out here, even at minimum wage, could have been $3,000 richer.
Well, if we could, some of us could find jobs, we would be standing here talking right now.
What's
You know,
money when there's so much of it in other places and you have so little? What's the true value?
Well, I mean,
Right, and
a lot of
what's your-
people,
you know-
a lot of people think like even though you wouldn't, maybe it's tough for you to find a job or you wouldn't make that much money. I mean, it's not about being rich, but just the fact that you're working hard and you're making your own and you're surviving. That's kind of like a sense of accomplishment for a lot of people.
It is
And coming up for this, we looked at this one study they did where there was a bunch of protesters out, and they walked around and found the people with all the high GPAs, and they were like, "Hey, would you mind sharing like 0.5 of your GPA with these other people that don't have such high ones?" And they were like, "No way, we earned this. We don't want to share this." And it kind of just shows that they totally just like
They're kinda missing the
contradicted
idea.
themselves and like missed the whole idea of what they were protesting. So like, how do you feel about that?
I don't care if they get rich. I would love to make money.
Yeah.
I don't care if you get rich and keep your money. You did earn that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When you start abusing that,
What do you?
just to make even more money.
What's
that you don't
abusing
really
to
make.
you?
Bribing government officials to get laws passed.
Okay, I can see that.
something like
Or like
that.
when they bailed them out.
Let's just say
Right, bailing
lobbying.
them out, right? Exactly. That's
but let's
kind
say,
of-
I'm become a lobbyist. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm basically gonna schmooze and go, hey, my company will pay you. I'm gonna pass this, and it gets better. And it's been going on since I was born. I'm 40.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Right.
It's almost hard to get completely rid of that because everywhere there's just gonna
It's
be
just
so
gonna
much. It's
be-
just natural human instinct.
See, you just can't get rid of it. Then
Yeah.
we're gonna just talk about complete anarchy.
Yeah, because I mean, even if
Not
you
get rid of it.
make it like illegal, I mean, it's still gonna go on.
It's still gonna go.
What would you feel should be the correct method of distribution then between wealth? Or like,
Between the top 1% and the 99.
I'm not an economist. Once again, like I said, I believe that you earn what you make.
Yep.
If you're going backhanded and basically being a criminal about it, because it's horrible.
Yeah.
But
It's
as
not
far
fair
as
that our-
economists, I can't tell you. I really don't.
It's not fair that our tax dollars though are paying all that crap back.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it's about.
Yeah.
if you guys like
It's not
put
fair.
yourselves
We
in their
didn't cause
shoes
that
though,
problem.
what would you do?
So why
Wouldn't
should
you
we
feel
have
kind of
to pay
teamed
back?
up on the
Uh,
other 99% up on you? You know?
I'd actually, because this stuff is really logical stuff, I would probably like our inside guy would probably support us.
It's I know it's easier to see from the outside though. From where they're on the inside though, they probably can't see that.
Ignorance is bliss. If you decide not to pay attention to it, yeah, you can totally ignore it. But once again, you get 30,000 people in New York City. How can you not ignore that? It's a lot of people. And how long are you going to ignore that for? Now, okay. Now, see, I don't have children. I really don't have any responsibilities. I can't get a job. I have animals that I tend to outside Topeka. But I would rather
We have 30 minutes.
spend my time and energy doing this.
For the
Because
very-
people do have jobs. People do need to do stuff. I don't. And I have nieces and nephews and my friends' kids, and to have them grow up in the same life that I grew up with the paranoia, because I was overseas, during the Cold Wars and stuff, and that type of paranoia and fear.
Yeah.
And it's just major depression all over. I don't want. And one of the reasons why I never had kids.
So, what do you think you will achieve by staying out here?
Recognition.
So I'm kind of happy we medium
for
somewhere.
literally
It's gotta give.
them to, and you know, in America you try to simplify a bit, so you know, stay in America. But yeah, Wall Street and the government admitting and being held accountable for.
So you're just looking for kind of an apology or like a admittance to what
Well,
they did. You're not like looking
Yeah, that's the first step. Once again, accountability.